I know where to go. There's a man over there into the music scene, showing lots of love for the community. With great advice, I know who I should go see. So all around town radio
Show.
That's where I go for the latest band info. So all around town radio show for the music that comforts my soul. It's the All Around Town Radio Show. The All Around Town Radio.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the program. It's Thursday. It's Who's Playing Out. I'll bring you the list. I'm going to tell you where to go here in just a minute. Stick around with us. We've got a great group of musicians to talk about. Stick around. Stick around.
It's the Weekend Review. Top 5 are coming for you. We're speaking with the fans. Sometimes they don't show well. Whatever, man. We're coming who's playing out. Off the open jam with the who's who of talent. Come Friday night. Ready to raise some hell. With all around, you know, plan to do it well. So all around town radio show. That's where I go for the latest band info. So good. So all around town radio
Show. All right, let's see who's checking in today. Who is here? Who's here? If you're here, say hi. Roll call time. Dave Worthington, how are you, buddy? Carla in the house. What's up, Carla? Steve Stein in the house. Steve Ware in the house. Yeah, we meet again twice in a day, man. Twice in a day we were here. What a great interview earlier we had. Yes. With Frankie. That was good. Just a little guy who wrote, the major songs out of Dirty Dancing and had some big hits in the 80s and all that good stuff. Had a great time with him this afternoon. Thank you, Jay, for that. I appreciate it. What a cool guy he is, huh? My good friend Jeff Stevens joined us from Mix 1077. Always good to have Jeff on the other end of the mic. He's usually doing the interviewing, and I got him to sit in with us, so that's good. And Chad, how are you, buddy? Good to see you. Carlo, what's up? What's up? What's up? Thank you. Give you the lowdown of what's going on around town. That's a good slogan. Thank you, Carla. And she said great earlier show, too. Thank you for that. Thursday bonus. Yeah, well, it was the only time we could get him scheduled in with his schedule. And, if you watch that show, I'm just going to tell you, that guy's turning 80 this month or coming up. 80 years old. He looks like he's 50, if that. Oh, don't only look that way. Yes, 80. Unbelievable. Still kicking it and playing music and going strong, man. That's so cool. So cool. What's up, Tina Reed Ramsey from O'Connor's Irish Pub, who's on our list today, too, in the venue list. Hi, Heather. How are you? Good to see you. Brian, how are you? Good to see you here. Valerie, thank you for enjoying the interview. I appreciate that. Yeah, Carla says, no way. I said the same thing. He was 42 or 44 years old, he said in the show back in 1980, whatever it was, 88, I think, when he got the Oscar for Best Song in a Motion Picture, which was I've Had the Time of My Life. You may know that little ditty. And Hungry Eyes, he wrote that one too. So if you haven't seen that interview, go back and watch it. You'll enjoy it. And I could have talked to him for 3 hours. He's got so much to tell. And his backstory is amazing. I mean, a guy who's on stage as a young kid playing music and gets paired up with Rod Stewart at Madison Square Garden opening for him. Yeah, pretty wild. Pretty wild. And Deep Purple and Fleetwood Mac. All those fun things. Well, thank you, Glenn, for telling me I was late getting on here. I appreciate that. I was late by 30 seconds, Glenn. Are you watching that close? 30 seconds, Glenn. 30 seconds. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do with you, Glenn. He's my worst critic and my biggest fan. Yes. Good afternoon, Alice. Thank you for being here. Good to have you with us. All right, guys, today's show, you know what it is. It's called Who's Playing Out, and we're going to feature the best bands and venues in the tri-state and so on. And Carla said she was floored by his journey. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Good things are happening. Couldn't find me for 5 minutes. Well, good to hear. I don't know. That's up to the platforms, man. I come on at 5. I do my thing. I was on at 5:01 today, I think, or something like that, or 5 minutes and 30 seconds. And then today we went at 2:00. That was just the time we could get him scheduled. And that's the way those things work sometimes when you're talking to a national artist. And that was good. So it's available on the page. If you want to watch it, it'll be up on the page for a while. And we'll get that one downloaded to the archives as well. And it's on YouTube if you want to watch it there. And Scotty Long, how are you? Thank you. We're featuring his gigs this week too. So let's get started. You know, who's playing out today for Thursday, March the 5th? That's today. All the way through March 11th. Anybody have a little rain last night? My rain gauge has 6 inches of rain in it. My backyard looks like a lake. My dogs are a muddy mess. I put down straw yesterday in all the mud spots and seed, and it all washed away last night. So much for pissing that money away, so to speak. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. What's going on, people? You doing all right out there? Say hi if you're in the house. Just a little bit of rain going on out there. It's crazy. Hey, it's Who's Playing Out, as I said. And, you know, a little live music can turn an ordinary day into a memorable experience. This is where the area's top musicians take center stage at some of the tri-state's best restaurants, night spots, and music venues, bringing live music to our region nearly every night of the week. So make your first stop here weekly to find out who's playing out at one of our live local music venues. Band solos, duos, and assorted artists are brought to you by Heathers in Springboro, and All Around Town Radio, of course, on Thursdays. And follow us both on Facebook, if you will. And remember, all listings today are subject to change due to weather, road closures, you name it. You name it. Let's see who else is here. Steve Short has joined us. Thank you, Steve. Good to see you here. Shannon Phillips is in the house. How you doing, Shannon? It was great to see you Tuesday night. It was great to see you last Thursday at Mr. Burroughs as well. Killer show with you and Richie Turbush. Travis Milton in the house from Devin Milton. Thank you for being with us. So I'm going to roll on into our list of venues. A reminder here and a disclaimer, all the venues and musicians that send us things into the page or who we talk about, if you do not send it, it will not be on the list. I'm sorry for that, but I cannot search the internet. So please, I can, but I don't have that kind of time. And if you take the time to send it to us, we'll gladly put it on the list. So we thank all of our venues, especially for taking time out of their busy week and shooting us stuff here. And hello, Paula. Hello, Ashley. Thank you all so much. Good to have you with us. All right. Heather's on the patio going to be open on March 17th, right around the corner, Tuesday, St. Patty's Day. The tents are going up. The patio is getting ready, and the party will be on. And then we'll start our festivities there in April. So I expect you all to be at a Name That Tune at Heather's this year. It's just going to have to be that way. I have so many people tell me, yeah, I want to come to one of those. Never see you. So get your booties out to Heather's on Wednesdays every week at 7 o'clock. Yes, yes, yes. Scotty says he's been rocking my hat all week. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. And always great to see you, Shannon. Hi, Terry. How are you? Thank you for joining us. Dewey Cole is in the house. And Tracy Lynn says, yay, Heathers. I say the same thing, man. That's my zen. I love my Wednesdays there, and I love my weekends there seeing live music. And there's a lot of it there at Heathers. Real close to home here. So you can check out her Facebook page for more info and times and listings of things that are going on, especially the St. Patty's Day event. And that'll be a big time. There's a borough pub crawl that day, so you can hop on the bus, Gus, and get wherever you want to be to all the different locations in Springboro if you want to do the pub crawl there. And that would be a nice thing. So we're going to go to the Bell and the Bear right now, where I'm going to go tonight at 7:30-ish for the award-winning jam, hosted by the Jeff Meadows Law Firm, or sponsored by, I should say. The Jeff Meadows Law Firm. You may even get to hear my lovely voice making a few announcements tonight. And that's happening at 7:30-ish, along with the Johnny Stone night. And if you know Johnny, he's the guy who stands there with his guitar every week, just patiently waiting to play, with the patience sometimes more than most people would have to get on that stage and play. And he does a great job. And tonight they're going to feature Johnny. So Johnny Stone this evening getting featured at the Bell and the Bear Jam. Going to be a good one. Going to be a good one, it is. Hi, Jim McCarthy. And yes, Kevin says, Jeff Meadows Law Firm, good to know it's there if you need it, but try not to need it. Yes. Jeff specializes in DUIs. He does. But Jeff is a wonderful person, both on and off the courtroom. And he does a great job of sponsoring the jam and being a gracious benefactor, so to speak, and benefitter. I can throw all those words in, of the Bell and the Bear. So, yes, the award-winning jam tonight, 7:30-ish. Friday night at the Bell and the Bear, Sugar Daddy at 8:30 p.m. Saturday, Blackbone Cat at 8:30 p.m., 9 o'clock maybe on that one. Monday night, Matching Madness game night, hosted by Kara, 6 p.m. Tuesday is normally, they do some original nights on Tuesday, some other things going on Tuesday. Watch the Bell and the Bear page for updates on that. And then next Wednesday, our final one of the season, my winter tour at the Bell and the Bear, Name That Tune. So if you've missed out on that as well, you can hit a Name That Tune on Wednesday night, the 11th at 7 p.m. And it's always a fun time with the group at the Bell and the Bear. Tenpenny says, pub crawl, can't wait. Yeah, you get to go to a lot of places on the buses. Free transportation all day in Springboro on that one. I'm going to be doing a little thing at the Dublin pub in the morning there on St. Paddy's Day. And then there's no trivia for you trivia players on Tuesday night, St. Paddy's Day night, just to throw that in there. Just want to make sure you know that. All right, moving on down the line, we are going to Mr. Burroughs Tavern next. Mr. Burroughs has Daved and Confused tonight. This Daved, Daved. 6 to 9 p.m. on the Mr. Burroughs stage. Friday, Bohemian Funk from 8 to 11. Saturday, White Knuckle Weekend will be playing at 8 p.m. Sunday, Hat Trick from 3 to 6. And Tuesday, Trivia with Trivia Shark at 7 p.m. And Wednesday, Queen of Hearts. It rounds out the schedule at Mr. Burroughs Tavern. If you're out there, people, please say hi. We'd love to hear from you today. I see Edward Sawicki has popped into the mix several times. For some reason, it likes you, Ed. It shows me you're watching a lot. It does. And that's a good thing. Crooked Handle Brewing in Springboro has Zane Gerlach on Friday night at 6:30 p.m. Trivia with Josh at 6 on Sunday. And Crooked Handle Brewing in Piqua has Trivia with Josh on Tuesdays, Wednesday, Queen of Hearts. And they're getting ready to fire up that Lock 9 concert series right outside the door there at Crooked Handle in Piqua, which is a big amphitheater that sits on the river. And they have summer concert series there. You can check out that information at Lock 9 in Piqua. Bill has a big post here. Let me see what he's got. Just finished posting over 50 videos, mostly the Bell and the Bear Thursday Jam from the past few months on YouTube. There's Bill's link. Don't go now. Go after the show. Thank you. I'm just going to say that, you know. Mark, how are you? Good to see you. Hello. Thank you for being with us. Sorg Opera House, next show there is on the 13th. They've been doing a massive remodel to the lobby at the Sorg Theater. And boy, when you dig into a building built in the 1800s, lots can go wrong. And they've been really working hard to get that lobby looking beautiful. And the Bob Seger tribute Night Moves will be there on the 13th. Tickets are on sale at sorg.live if you want a ticket to that one. Soft Rock Cafe, karaoke Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Longest running karaoke bar in the tri-state, and they're doing it all week long. Check out their page on Facebook at Soft Rock Cafe for more info and times and events going on there. What's up, Eddie? How are you? Says getting ready to get his Bachfest on this weekend. There you go. Gotta love that. Gotta love that. Dirk Turner's in the house. How are you? Thank you for that, Dirk. I had fun with that interview today. That was a good time. And man, Frankie is just amazing. Amazing guy. I've done a lot. He's great to talk to. And thank you to my friend Matt Smith for helping facilitate that. I am. And Glenn says Saturday AM Gold's at the Redmore celebrating 5 birthdays for March. There you go. That must be where you're going, Glenn. It is. It is. All right, where are we at here? Let's go to Milano's in Miami Township. Sean Cooper, the PMGM up there, as we call him. Live music each week on Wednesdays. Corey and Zach are playing 7 p.m. on Wednesday at Milano's this week. Hamilton's Urban Backyard Saturday has Steve Falieros at 7 p.m. and Team Tune Trivia on Wednesday at 7. That's what's going on there at the Urban Backyard. They call it the Hub in Hamilton. And they're getting ready to gear up for their season of outdoor activities as well. O'Connor's Irish Pub. I think Tina's on here. Tina's place up there in Springfield, Ohio. Up there, I say. She'd say down here. We'd say up there. Euchre tournament tonight at 7. Karaoke at 9 on Thursdays. Friday, DJ Static in the house at 9 p.m. Saturday, the Matt Clarkson Band in the music venue. There's 2 separate areas there. The music venue at 9 p.m. and DJ Static will be in the dining room area from 9 p.m. on. Sunday, they are throwing their Baby Got Brunch, all ladies brunch. They've been doing that for a while. 11-3 on Sunday for that one. Those are always fun. They are. Monday, trivia with Matt Allen at 7 at O'Connor's. And then Matt Allen's going to play acoustic on Tuesday at 8 p.m. And then Wednesday, Queen of Hearts at 7, karaoke at 9. And that's what's going on in Springfield for you at the place to be, O'Connor's Irish Pub. And Jay Grant says, no better than Coop and Milano's. I agree. I always miss it all summer when I work every Wednesday. But, just one of those things. I go in there and eat, but I just don't get to hear the live music, because they just do the music on Wednesdays. All right, Pullman Lane, Scott's Bar and Grill in Hamilton, the Family Entertainment Complex. Friday night has the Dad Bods playing at 7. Saturday, there's fundraiser going on with the Michelle Robinson Band playing as well on that one, and it's a fundraiser affiliated with Michelle Robinson, so you can check that out at Pullman Lane's site. 7 p.m. on that show. Monday, 7 to 9, the After Hours Big Band, and Tuesday, karaoke at 7. At Pullman Lane, Scott's Bar and Grill in Hamilton on the west side. Hey, say hi if you're out there. Thank you, Tina, for the Shamrocks. Gearing up for St. Patty's Day at O'Connor's. That's a big one there. It's a big one. It is. Hey, did you see Wednesday with the band this week with the Oscar Wildes, a great Irish band? I could listen to that guy's accent, Scott, from the band's accent all day long. But yeah, it's loads of fun. It was. And that was a good interview as well. I love doing my band interviews. They're my favorites. They really are. Little River Bar and Grill in Orgonia is bringing you the karaoke party tonight with Prestige Worldwide, 7 p.m. Tim Blankeny at 7 on Friday. Saturday, didn't get a submission from them on that, but Wednesday, trivia with Dave at 7 p.m. at the LRB. That's Little River Bar and Grill. Blue Note Harrison, 2 big shows this weekend. One I dearly love, Friday night, the Prince Experience. It's an amazing show. It is. It is an absolutely amazing show at the Prince Experience. If you've never seen them, go see them. I'm telling you, go see that show. You'll think you're at a Prince show. And opening the show are our friends from Rockstar at 7 p.m. So, it's Gabriel Sanchez just does a fantastic job of the Prince thing. He was they're the only band that was ever endorsed by Prince before he passed away to do a tribute, and that's kind of cool. I think it's cool, at least. I do. Hold on, I'm getting messages. Okay, there we go. Wonderful. Just wanted to make sure it wasn't breaking news or anything. Also at the Blue Note on Saturday, the Journey tribute called The Rock Show. Opening that show is Cincinnati's own Excalibur, and rocking in the pub, Sullivan Jansen. 6 p.m. on that one. Tickets are at cincyticket.com for any of the Blue Note shows that we talk about. You can buy them in advance, buy yourself a seat at a table, all those fun stuff. Tina says, love Rockstar. There we go. Thank you, Tina, for that. I love when people comment about the bands we talk about. Yes, and Carla caught that one about the Oscar Wildes, too. That was a good one. Yes. Yes, let me tell you, the Prince experience is an experience. It's wonderful. I wish I could go to that show. I love Gabriel's been on the show with me several times. We've talked to him, and he's just a fantastic human. Miami Valley Gaming Friday, Rhythm and Soul in the Center Bar at 8 p.m. And then I've never heard this band before. Is playing at Miami Valley Gaming called The Front Rows, FRONTROSE, 8 p.m. on Saturday, Center Bar at MVG. Nothing from Rex Patrick this week. That's their third week in a row. That's 3 demerits. That usually ends up dropping off the list at that point. Naughty Pine Friday, Flippin' Fridays from 8 to 12, hosted by Miss Jackie. That's an interesting thing going on there. You should check out Naughty Pine's page for info on that one. And then Saturday, Lieutenant Dan's New Legs from 9 to 1 at the Pine. Hidden Gem Music Club in Centerville. Get ready. Here comes those names we love each week, guys. And hats off to Hidden Gem Music Club for bringing original music to the area. They're doing a whole lot of that. 8 p.m. on Thursday night tonight, Deceptions, Land Filth with a TH, Soul Realignment, and Side Project. I guess that's better than Side Piece. Friday, 8 p.m., Mainstream and the Family, and Cheese with a Z Cake, Cheesecake. Saturday, Bury Us All, Before the Day, Therica, and Mirror of Anxiety. Those will all be there on Saturday night. And then Sunday, 6 p.m., Simpson Downs will be playing at the Hidden Gym in Centerville, Ohio. And it really is a hidden gym. It's in the back of a shopping plaza, so you got to kind of look for it. Jimmy Kilroy, thank you for being here. And we're going to Froggy's in Monroe right now, where Five Stone will be playing Friday night at 8. Saturday, our friends from Timestamp take the stage at Froggy's at 8 p.m. Every Tuesday, it's karaoke with DJ Turbo Joe at 8 p.m. Fretboard Blue Ash, Singo kicking off tonight at 6:30. And then I don't know how you say this name. Maybe somebody out there does. Skajelli Fetty, SKJELLYFETTI, Skajelli Fetty, 7 p.m. on Friday. Then on Saturday, Under the Sun at 7 p.m., taking the stage at Fretboard. Tuesday trivia, 6:30 to 8:30. What's going on there? Hey, say hi if you're out there, people. I need to hear from you. Our numbers are dropping like flies. That's what happens when you get deep in the list. Mo Harrigan's Tavern, Doug Hart tonight at 7. The Cafe Unit with Scott Houchins, 7 p.m. on Friday. Six String Hustle, 7 to 11 on Saturday night. And Sunday open mic with Acoustic Junior from 5:30 to 9:30. That's what's happening in Kettering, Ohio. They're gearing up at Harrigan's Tavern for a huge St. Patty's Day celebration as well coming up. Got a big lineup next week. Next week's list will be crazy busy. Oh, yes, it will. What do we got here? Brick Tappin' Tavern. Scott Houchins tonight, 8:30 p.m. Friday, Vinyl Vultures at 8:30 p.m. And gosh, I think that they submitted last week's list again. I'm noticing that. So yeah, scratch the Brick Tap names. I know Scott Houchins is there every Thursday, and I know that karaoke goes on Wednesdays from 8 to 11. But Vinyl Vultures and Grocery Store Vodka played last week, so they submitted me the wrong info. All right. Dirk Turner saying hello, hello. Thank you, Dirk. Elliot Rubin saying hello. How are you? Tina giving me a big cheers, an Irish cheer. Pour me a pint of Guinness there, Tina, for St. Patty's Day. That's like a pancake in every glass. It's thick. It is. Let's see what else we got. Village Theater in Covington, Wednesday night jam session each week with a new host every week. Mike Reeder is going to host his own show this coming week at 6 p.m. He doesn't do that very often. He's killer musician. And let's see what else we got here. Jane's on Main in Miamisburg. David Thornton hitting the open acoustic jam tonight at 7 p.m. He's hosting that one. Friday night, it's Ben and Pete, a Miamisburg staple. And Matt Scholp, SHOLP, on Saturday at 7:30 p.m. there. That's what's going on. And let's see what we got. Oh, we got a breaking news here from Elliot. Hold on. Tell you when his new project is playing out. I can't wait to hear about it. I cannot. For real, for real. Miamisburg Moose has triple nickel at 8 p.m. on Friday night and the Termites at 8 on Saturday night. The Termites. Satch's Bar and Grill in Trenton, Keno Bingo today and tonight, and 8 p.m. Jeep night this evening. Friday, DJ music and sing-along karaoke and such at 8 p.m. Saturday, Rockstar at 8 with no cover charge. And Wednesday, Queen of Hearts and Texas Hold'em at 7 p.m. at Satch's Bar and Grill in Trenton. Scotty Long DJ Songs doing his karaoke and dance party thing at Me Cozumel on Friday, the downtown location, 7 p.m. Saturday at Me Cozumel downtown at 7, DJ dance party. Tuesday, he's at Trillions at 8 with a karaoke party, and Wednesday at Trillions at 8 as well with the karaoke and dancing and fun stuff going on there for Scotty Long DJ Songs. Yours truly, I'll be at the Jam at the Bell and the Bear tonight, 7:30-ish on that one. Depending on how traffic is on 275, I may be there earlier. Tuesday, I'm at the Miamisburg Moose for trivia, and then again, that'll be the next week, but it will not be held on the 17th, St. Patty's Day, because everybody will be out doing their thing. And, of course, we're weekly here on All Around Town Radio for all your music news and needs. And I am looking for more solo artists that would like to be on the one-on-one Wednesday interviews. We have Wednesday with the bands that are getting really full, but I have time slots allotted for one-on-one interviews. They're a little more in depth, a little more into personal musicians and what they like, what they dislike, all those things. So if you have a musician or you are a musician and you'd like to be on solo without a band, let me know. Send me a message. We'll get you involved. We will. What's up, Billy Sutherland? Thank you for being here. Just mentioned them playing this weekend as well. And you are late to the party. That's a demerit today, Billy. And yes. Then we have Carla, who's found her glasses, and now she can engage again. Thank you, Carla. All right, guys. Band solos, duos, and events and such coming your way. Let me get a little drink here because I'm going to rapid fire this. All right. Let's start with Soul Express Friday night at the American Czechoslovakian Club on Valley Street in Dayton. 6 p.m. start on that one for Soul Express. Simple Days Friday at the Barrel in Springboro, 8 to midnight. I'm sorry, is that 8 to midnight? Yes, it is 8 to midnight on that show. Got to strike the 9 to 1 at the end of that. White Knuckle Weekend Saturday at Mr. Burroughs from 9 until 1. Go see Billy Sutherland tear up the stage. Well, not really a stage, the floor. Triple Nickel Friday, Miamisburg Moose, 8 p.m. David Thornton, we've mentioned some of these earlier. Open mic at Jane's on Main, 7 to 10. Friday, David is at Tommy's Place in Westchester from 7 to 10. Then we have Donna Kennedy and the Heartbreakers Friday night at the Richmond Moose from 8 to 11. Tim Blankeny Friday at Little River Bar and Grill, 7 to 10. And Saturday at the Wilmington Eagles from 7 until 10 on that show. That's interesting. Tim Blankeny tells me is at Little River. I'm backing up looking at Little River here just for a minute and see what I had earlier. Yep, I had that right. Okay, I said something different. All right, moving on down the line to the Grocery Store Vodka, who's playing Saturday at Little York Tavern at 8 p.m. on Saturday night. Billy said 8 to 11. What did I say, 8 to midnight? Oh, I said 9 to 1. Why would I do that for Mr. Burroughs? Probably because you sent it to me. I don't know. I'll change it in the printed format for the Warren County Post newspaper, who will be digitally printing this and making it available on their website at warrencountypost.org. Who we got here? Devin Milton and Company, Friday at the Valley View Lounge in Williamsburg, Ohio for a solo show, 8 to 10 on that one. Benny Bodine Thursday at Putters in Liberty Township, 7 to 10. And Saturday at Wetherington Golf and Country Club, 6:30 till 10 on that one. Wednesday, Benny's at O'Leary's in Centerville, 7 to 10. A Vicious Cycle is playing Saturday at Cat's Lounge from 8 until 12. Ray Renee, every Thursday, music trivia at Bleachers 2.0. She's headed there now for a 7:30 start time. Friday, new karaoke every Friday. This is a new spot for Ray on Fridays at 513 Sports Cafe from 8 until 11 p.m. I think, is that in Sharonville or somewhere in that area? 513 Sports Cafe. If anybody knows, tell me. Monday, she's also at 513 Sports Cafe every Monday with music trivia, 7:30 to 9:30. And then Ray doing the Tuesday music and more at MVP Sports Bar and Grill. You can win prizes there. That one's 7 p.m. on that show for our lovely Ray Renee. How y'all doing? Y'all awake out there? I'm not getting a whole lot of vibe out of you today, people. It's almost the weekend. Come on, everybody's working for the weekend, as Loverboy would say. After the party's playing Friday acoustic set at Fairfield Pub 9 to 1, and then Saturday the full band after the party at Madison Inn from 8 until 12. Billy Rock Band Friday and Saturday, Belterra Casino in Florence, Indiana. Don't have times on those. Chad, where are you, buddy? Linus Tate Unplugged Friday at Third Place in Brookville, Indiana. I'm sorry. Third Place in Brookville. Linus Tate, 7 p.m. Friday night. And Sunday, they're playing at TQL Stadium for FC Cincinnati match, 5:30 and 9 p.m. both, before and after the game there at TQL. Alex Poteet, who's the scaled-down single version of Linus Tate, playing Saturday at Immortal Vibes in Hamilton, 7 p.m. Showtime for Alex there. Thank you, Carla, for saying share. Share the show, people. This is the most important show we do of the week. It's the least watched show we do of the week. So please, if you can share it for the musician's sake and the venue's sake that take time out of their busy schedules to send us this stuff, and us who take time to put the list together, we'd appreciate a little share there once in a while. All right, Kevin Fox Music. He's one of the busiest men this week in show business. He and the two Kevins, Kevin Fox and Kevin Cooper, have a huge schedule. Little Miami Brewing tonight for Kevin Fox, 6 p.m. Friday, he's at Element Eatery at 6. Saturday, he'll be at the Barnesburg Tavern at 7 p.m. These are all 3-hour shows, by the way. Sunday, he's at the Strauss House, kicking it off at 8:30 p.m. in Covington. Kevin Fox does the Oakley Crowbar on Monday at 5. Tuesday, he's at Cozy's Cafe at 6. And Wednesday at the Kroger Crowbar in Anderson from 4 to 7. That's the schedule. 7 days a week for Kevin Fox. How about that? How about that, people? Dirk Turner submitting this one. I'm going to shout out Dirk's name because he's the one that submitted the entire time for Crying Out Loud. We always say it's Crying Out Loud, but thank you, Dirk, for your participation and your caring enough to send us all your gigs here at All Around Town Radio. So Saturday with Crying Out Loud, their final show ever. Makes me sad. I'll be at this show on Saturday for sure. Phone Booth Lounge, 8 to 12. Long-running band, man. They've been so good in the whole Dayton community and beyond. So we certainly want to give them a big shout-out. And certainly if you're in the area on Saturday, stop in and give them some support at the Phone Booth Lounge. There'll be a lot of tears that night, I guarantee you. Yes. And Jay's here with me till the end. Thank you. Heidi ho, my friend. Thanks for being here. Glenn says, you've been busy this week. Yeah, it's been busy this week. And thank you. Thank you, Carla. And yes, I know it's your favorite of the week, Glenn, but talk some people into watching it, will you? Will you? Huge shout out. Thank you. Huge shout out. And Shannon says, I'm not ready for it to end. We're not ready for it to end either, Shannon. We love you as a front singer in that band, along with John Norcas. And the rest of the band, Dirk, Niles, Dave, been around a long time, man. It's gonna be sad to see it go. It is. And thank you, Todd, for calling me Frosty. I say one thing about Frosty Balls on my show, and I'm branded for life. On a lighter note, there we go. Where are we at here? All right. We mentioned White Knuckle Weekend earlier at Mr. Burroughs 8 to 11. David Thornton playing Thursday night each week at Jane's on Main open mic night, 7 to 10. And Friday, he's at Immortal Vibes in Hamilton, 7 to 10. Britches Down playing Friday at the Antioch Shrine, 6:30 to 9:30 in Dayton, Ohio. And then Saturday, they'll be at the Milton Club in Dayton, 7:30 to 11:30 for Britches Down. Don't Tell Steve, Saturday, 8 to 12, Hamilton Moose, open to all. Chris Lee playing Friday with Rhythm and Tea, the R&B band he plays guitar in. And what else he's got? Ghost Baby, 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. And then Saturday, Chris Lee, Acoustic, Camp Allen in Batavia, 7 to 8 p.m. Michelle Robinson, Saturday at Pullman Lane, 7 to 11. Brandy Evans sending this one. Her band Love Unplugged will be Friday night at Club Trio, 9 to 12:30. Six String Hustle, Thursday, 6 to 8 at the Lakeview Restaurant, Cambridge City, Indiana. Friday, 8 to 11, Six String Hustle, Nikki's Tavern in Lebanon. Saturday from 7 to 11 at Mo Harrigan's Tavern in Kettering. Our friend, hello, Brad from Abe's Lincoln. How are you, buddy? Good to see you. I loved you played that clip this week leading into your show there Saturday night. That was fun that you played a clip of our show. Appreciate that. Joe Coles, Tuesdays at the OK Cafe. The Joe Coles Band hosts the Open Jam, 6:30 p.m. every Tuesday. Thursday, Joe solo hosts 6 to 9 p.m. at the open mic at the Bearded Saddle. Friday from 9 to 1, Knollwood Tavern for Joe Coles full band. Saturday from 7:30 to 10:30, Wiedemann's Fine Beer and Brewing full band, 7:30 to 10:30 p.m. on that show for sure. Then we go to Red Hot Riot Friday and Saturday, both at the Moose in Middletown. 2 big nights, 8 p.m. start time both nights. Finding Melissa Friday at Cat's Lounge, 8 p.m. All right, here's Kevin Cooper. I got to take a drink for this one too. He's another busy man, and sure, the Kevins are busy. All right, the Coop hosting the Bell and the Bear Jam tonight, 7:30 to 11:30. Friday night, Kevin Cooper and John Michael at Little Miami Brewing playing an early set and a late set following and beginning the Eagles Project show at the Little Miami Brewing Event Center. That's 6:30 for them and then 10:45 for them. Then we have 3 to 6 p.m. Saturday, Fight for Karen fundraiser at Eli's Sports Bar in Mason. Opening the show with Brian and Eyes Up Here. Thing 1, Thing 2, Corona will be playing there. And Colleen from Retroactive Band and many others playing at that fundraiser Saturday 3 to 6 at Eli's Sports Bar and Grill for Karen. Saturday 10 to 1, Hanky Panks at Molly Malone's. Coop's busy. Sunday 6 to 10, Eyes Up Here, his band playing at Trillions. And then Eyes Up Here on Tuesday at the Liberty Inn, 6 to 10. And then Wednesday 6 to 9, Kevin Cooper solo acoustic at Cozy's Cafe and Pub. Dat Band, that's DAT, Saturday at Wings, Vandalia, Ohio, 9:30, coming way north. Dat Band. Rockstar, Friday at the Blue Note Harrison, opening for the Prince Experience, 7 to 8:30 p.m. And then Saturday, they're at Satch's Bar and Grill in Trenton at 8. John Michael, the Fun Size Duo, that's Kevin and John Michael. They're going to open that Eagles Project show and close it out as well on Friday night at the Little Miami Brewing. And then also on Saturday, John Michael's solo show. It's called Hello, It's Me from 9 to 1 at Main Street Social. Timestamp at the Barrel. Hi, Eric. Yeah, that's a demerit for you, buddy. Timestamp Saturday at Froggy's Monroe, 8 to 12. Rick Kern sending me this. Friday, the Eagles Project, Little Miami Brewing in Milford. Bonus ticket price includes 1 drink ticket, beer, wine, or well liquor. Doors open at 6:30. Openers at 7:45. Shows at 8:45 for the Eagles Project. If you've never seen them, see them. You'll be wowed. You'll be beyond wowed. Blackbone Cat Saturday at the Bell and the Bear, 9 to 1 on that show. The Gamut Saturday at Great American. Hold on. The Gamut Saturday at the Great American Ballpark for Children's Hospital Starshine Gala, 7 p.m. for the Gamut. That's a great thing to do. Mason Johnson Trio Saturday at the Southgate House, the Rockin' Revival at 3 p.m. Wednesday, they'll be at Mansion Hill Tavern at 7 p.m. That's the Mason Johnson Trio. Got 2 more here, people. Let me, got to make a little edit here. Sorry. 2 more to go. Let's see. We got some comments rolling in too. Carla says, everyone pushing out the importance, and we all have a big or small part to keep music venues alive. But yeah, and you can help keep music venues alive by just sharing the show. Shane, you're fashionably late as well. That's beyond fashionably at this point. Bottoms Up, Saturday at the Barrel in Springboro, 8 to 12. Rob Carlson, Tony, Keith, yeah, the whole bunch there playing music at the Barrel, 8 to 12, Bottoms Up. Fishhead, Thursday at Bishop's Quarter tonight at 7 p.m. and Saturday at Lebo's Bar and Grill, 6 p.m. Rounds out our schedule for the week, ladies and gentlemen, and that is the list, as we call it. We're going to ship this over to the Warren County Post. They'll digitize it and put it online on both Facebook and their website, Warren County Post on the wide web. And if you'd like your band or musical act featured on our podcast, you can certainly message us here at All Around Town Radio through the Book of Face, and we'll get it put on there for you. For additional band info, music news, and general chaos and mayhem, join us weekly for our Live at 5 programs and our Wednesday with the Band at noon. Lots of great things. Go back and watch that Oscar Wilde show. It's going to make you want to go see these guys on St. Paddy's Day. I guarantee it. And watch the show with Frankie today. It was good. And about his amazing history and story of writing those hit songs. And I understand his residuals annually on those 2 songs aren't too hateful. So he's made a good living for himself by penning some songs that were in Dirty Dancing. So there it is. There it is. Thank you, Glenn, for checking in. Thank you, Kevin Cooper. I'll see you tonight, my friend. I don't quite know the routine yet, so maybe you can tell me. I just told I had to be there. Steve, how are you? Again, thank you for being here. And guys, please remember, you got to support these music venues. There's so many of them living on the edge. I talk to so many owners each week, and they're living on a thread here. We've got to keep supporting them, or we're going to run out of live music venues because it's just getting tougher and tougher for them to compete. And I'm not telling you to all go out and drink your ass off or any of that. That's not my motto, but I'm just telling you, go in and spend a little money in these places. Think about it. If you go see a movie, what you'd spend. Don't bitch about a $5 cover charge. Literally, there are musicians who have walked away from venues because of a cover charge, and how that works, I'll never know. That's a whole nother day, a whole nother time. But thank you, Shannon Phillips. I will see you on Saturday night, and the Crying Out Loud finale. It's going to be crazy in there. So looking forward to at least seeing you guys again one more time playing together. Thanks so much for watching today. I'll be back with you Monday, guys, with our weekend update, and we'll see what drives there. It may be early on Monday. It may be earlier than 5. Keep your eye peeled for that, because got a little engagement Monday night I may have to cut out early for. So thank you so much for being with us. I'll catch y'all later. Get out and support live local music and the bands and venues that bring it to you. Bye-bye. Don't forget, the views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of our sponsors or any entities they may represent.
Yeah, I know where to go. There's a man over there into the music scene.
Like us on the Book of Face, follow us on the Insta, hit us up on the Tube of You. Absolutely, it's the All Around Town Radio Show.